So how do you feel today when you see people like Krenwinkel or Van Houten come up for parole? And
to be honest, I sort of see Leslie Van Houten differently than the other three defendants, because she wasn't involved in the first night at all. She wasn't even in the car. And she was charged with those murders because she was charged with being a member of the conspiracy. And California law says that any member of a conspiracy is equally guilty of all crimes committed by their co-conspirators. So that's kind of what got her. But realistically, she was only involved the second night when they killed Mr. and Mrs. Labiance, and of the two of them, she was involved with Mrs. Labiance in the bedroom where she was killed. And the evidence of the coroner in Los Angeles showed that the stab wounds that she inflicted were inflicted after death. And I actually had a little bit of a hang-up over that one because I couldn't quite see how you convict someone of murder if they stabbed someone that was already dead. But and that was one of the points that we really discussed in the jury room. But at the time that she was stabbing this lady numerous times, kind of in the lower part of her back, she had no idea this lady was dead. So the intent to kill her, we felt, was still there. But, you know, I think she's the longest held female prisoner in California history. And she's been a model prisoner for 50 years or more. And she's done things with her life that you wouldn't ever think possible of someone that's sentenced to prison. And she's been very helpful to other prisoners. So I thought that she should be probably released at this point, and the parole board has found that she is suitable for parole 3 times. And so in any other case, she would have been released by now. But no governor in California wants to be the governor that releases one of the Manson family. I've been a court reporter for 45 years. I've reported murder trials. I've seen people convicted of murder go into prison and get out of prison during my career. And I think there's a California law that says once a prisoner reaches old age, unless there's a compelling reason not to release them, that they should be released. Anyway, not to go too much into that, but I do think at this point she should probably be released. I mean, she didn't have a criminal history before the trial. She got wrapped up in the Manson family, and I've seen a lot worse in court.